I do like the idea that you can definitely pick your takeover in game. You ain't got to have the same shooting and defensive takeover and use that all game until you finish the game, and then you go to the lobby and you can change it. Like, nah. Well, let's get it in, YouTube, man. We back with another NBA 2K24 video, man. Recapping all the news that we got. You know when Mike Wayne come out, man, it is about to go down because he don't come out other than when he dropping news. The courtside report came out, and we got a lot of news and a lot of everything you missed, man. If you think about getting 2K, I got everything in this video for you to let the slashers know, the defenders, you know what I'm saying, the offensive players, the new adrenaline, the crossplay, the rep, everything, man. Listen, while you down there, I got a timestamp in the description. All you got to do is click what you came in the video for, what you want to see or what you feel like you missed before 2K come out and after 2K come out, man. We're gonna be bringing heat, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Now with crossplay, listen, 2K did implement crossplay, but they did not implement cross progression, man. Cross progression is what you see in Fortnite, Warzone, games like that, where if you play, you know, anything, all you gotta do is sign into the account online and you can play and use your battle pass, use all that stuff on one account. Now when it comes to crossplay for 2K, it's only crossplay. So PS5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S are the only thing that's gonna have it. But crossplay, if you make your player on the Xbox Series S, you cannot use him on the PlayStation 5. I just want y'all to know that, so don't assume that. Make sure, listen, if you know, you know. Hopefully you've seen this video. If you ain't seen this video, make sure you share it to somebody that don't know. 2K24, I repeat, NBA 2K24 will not have cross progression. It will only have cross play. Now when it comes to takeovers, man, takeovers is kind of exciting this year, man. I'm just gonna put this you can see the passage, man. I'm gonna summarize it a little bit. Now we got finishing takeover, shooting takeover, playmaking takeover, defensive rebounding takeover, and physicals takeover. It's not like it was before, where before you make your build, you can pick the takeover, you know what I'm saying, whether you have shooting takeover mixed with, you know, defense takeover, or, you know, post lockdown or intimidate or anything like that. Now we'll have like a wheel, like a, you know, ability where when we in game, we can choose between any of those 5 takeovers while we in game. You know what I'm saying? If we want to be a defender, we can be a defender. If we want to be a shot, you know, a shooter, we can be a shooter. And anytime you fill up the bar, we still will have the meter, so you still will have to fill up the bar. But anytime we fill up the bar, you still will be able to have, you know, whatever takeover you want, and you still have the ability to double the takeover. So you can pick 2 shooting, 1 finishing, or you could pick 2 defense. And now they added physical, so now you could be much faster, you know what I'm saying, or you could jump much higher, which hopefully they do 4. We don't know if they go put the gym rat back in, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully they still have the gym rat feature. But listen, let me know what y'all think about the takeovers, man. I do like the idea that you can definitely pick your takeover in game. You ain't got to have the same shooting and defensive takeover and use that all game until you finish the game, and then you go to the lobby and you can change it. Like, nah, if you get your takeover 2 or 3 times, you can start off your first takeover with 2 shooting. You like, ah, man, second half I need to lock down on defense. Now when you get your takeover again, you can put it on defense, man. Double defense, 1 shooting, or whatever the case may be, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. I definitely think it's a good addition, and I like what the takeover is doing this year. Now with the rep system, the grind is back, man. As you can see, we got 3 rookie, 3 starter, 3 veteran, and a top 10. We don't know what the top 10 is yet. The top 10 could potentially be the top 10 players, or the top 10 could just be the legend grind name. But we will see, man. Hopefully that progression bar, hopefully we can see, you know what I'm saying, how long it's gonna take and how many points we get in between each game. And we definitely need to see what the reward is. We didn't get that news, but I will let y'all know when we found out the rewards. So we will be finding out the information, so make sure y'all stay tuned and hit that sub. But the rep grind is back, and they did confirm that we will have seasons again too. So the rep grind is kind of like, you know, with the season, so we'll have both. But they kind of hinting that we will have to pay for the season now, kind of like a battle pass thing. Hopefully they take that route and do battle pass, like give us VC within the season so we can pay for the season with VC or something like that. But like I said, man, the rep grind is back, man. That's something that we all been looking for. Hopefully if it gives us some good rewards, it can put some longevity to the 2K, you know what I'm saying, that people won't give up on it in about 3 months, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully we play all year, because when this grind was back, when this grind was out then, oh yeah, we played the whole year. Now the ProPlay is arguably one of the biggest updates, man. This is probably one of the rarest ones. We on a new game engine. The new game engines is a rarity, you understand me? The last, we only had like 3, Xbox 360 to Xbox One, PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 was the last one. And when PlayStation 4 came out in 2014 and we crossed over, that was the LeBron year, and people act like that's the best looking joint. I mean, it did look good, and people remember that's when the park came, that's when the Jordan rep came, that was the invent, like that was the first year of what people love and what people talking about, the rep and all this. That was the first year that it came out. Of course, when Xbox Series X and when PlayStation 5 came out, engine changed again. You know what I'm saying? We went from PS4 to Xbox One. You know, the PS5 was a little better, which was 2K20, 2K21, 2K22, and of course the last one or whatever, no more mocap. All of the other ones had mocap. Ain't no mocap. We talking about looking at the game is mimic the algorithm that the developers got is just mimicking it at this point. It's taking everything, man. They said we supposed to get better inbound, you know, better passing, better, you know, drives, even taunting, you know what I'm saying, mimicking shots. Everything is going to be better because it can take it straight from the game where they don't have to depend on players. Where if you got 450 players in the league, you only got, you know, maybe 25 players coming to do mocap. Now they got all 450 imitations of players that they can put into the game, man. We went from what, 37, I think Mike Wayne said, 37 signature dribbles to 150 because you ain't even got to come in to build it no more. They got it all on the tube because everybody can watch NBA games, and all the devs got to do is put it in a joint. Like I said, mocap might have been arguably one of the biggest updates, man, because it's a new engine, man. Listen, the trailer, if you ain't see the trailer, make sure you pay attention because I got it in the background now. But it's definitely a lot of change when it comes to movement and everything. Now for shooting and ball handling, man, to better understand this, make sure you pay attention to this segment. It should have been right before this when it comes to the ProPlay and the new engine and seeing why ball handling has changed so much. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go down in the description and go ahead and check out the timestamp. All you gotta do is click the timestamp that say ProPlay and understand, you know, get that understanding, because I ain't gonna really go too much in this segment. But like I said, man, listen, this year's ball handling system of course changed because the engine changed, but this year's dribble system features more dribble combos, including signature double crosses and hezzy crosses from a standstill or while moving. With the ProPlay on new gen, your favorite ball handler feels more explosive than ever and have unique signature combos and escapes that will put defenders on skates if used properly. Another major addition to the dribbling arsenal is the blow by dribble. Tapping the sprint trigger while moving will give you a quick burst of speed where the ball handler pushes the ball ahead to get out quickly in transition. In the front court, the same mechanics can be used for a quick change of pace to quickly blow by unexpected defenders. So now, man, you know what I'm saying, if you can catch your animation usually with the momentum, now it should be good downhill dribbles because you can lead with the ball. And if you're in the open court and they trying to trap and you split the trap, you should be able to help, especially if you got a high speed with ball. But of course we can play with that, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more, and I know the dribble heads gonna definitely enjoy that. Now for the dunking, this is for all you slashers, man. For the dunking on the new gen, man, listen, you can now force controllable rim hangs from any two-hand dunk by simply pressing the, you know, the sprint trigger. Now when it comes to the dunk meter is still the same, up down or down up, man. And Mike Wayne already said on Hall of Fame, the higher the difficulty, you're gonna have to green it, and you're not gonna, you know, make whites. You're gonna have to green them in order to make the dunk. So make sure, man, like y'all learn that dunk meter. And I don't know if y'all know, man, but he also said that Hall of Fame difficulty will be played this year in the city and in the rec, man. So hopefully that translates into better AIs, man. You know, your AI won't get killed when somebody quit from doing the simple step back. So hopefully we can benefit from that. But at the same time, y'all will be, you know, taking a hit when it comes to, if y'all ain't greening them dunk meters, then y'all ain't making it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that, because I will be letting y'all know that, and we will be supporting Slasher Gang. Paint Play, man. Listen, y'all know we specialize in big man. You know we're a big man channel. If you know, you know, man. If you've been on my channel, make sure you did. If you haven't been on my channel, now you know. So go ahead, hit the sub, turn on the notice. Go ahead, like this video, share it to somebody you know if they're gonna need big man, because we will be having a big man. As you can see, big man are gonna have fun dominating the paint this year. You can now branch off any offensive rebound and put back attempt by simply pressing the shoot button after the catch. Post fade and hop shots are also really effective shots for post players. Strength and weight can definitely be felt in the paint, as high rated glass cleaners easily grab rebounds or easily grab boards over smaller players and finish them easy second chance points around the rim, man. Now what I'm questioning in this, strength and weight, man, we thought it was gonna be some this year. Maybe it's gonna be some next year, but we thought it was gonna be some in 2K23, man. It wasn't. So maybe they did fix it. If they did fix it, of course we're gonna adjust. We're gonna get in the building, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna find out and play, you know, online and see how effective it really is. But we definitely looking forward with the big man, of course, with the way the defense adrenaline is and the way everything is. You know, they said they tightened up on the defense. They said they tightened up on the big man, you know, far as the fade, far as the shots. But it will, and and animations, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot more animations. Hopefully they mimic Joel Embiid, man, because you already know how he get down in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Joker is another one to get down in the paint. So hopefully with this new pro play, we can get some of them moves, man, not just do the same old drop step that everybody do and it's overpowered, man, the same old boring cheesy hook, but we really can finesse and, you know what I'm saying, move like we need to move. Now, shot timing, man. Shot timing is definitely something that's new. The player, this and the shot visuals, man, the shot timing visual cue. I've been a Q shooter the way I've been turning off my shot meter, and I'm glad I have, because I feel like they was preparing us for this moment. Players who play on Hall of Fame difficulty or in the record city, which I told y'all, Mike Wayne said that the rec in the city will be on Hall of Fame now. We'll be playing with green or missed shot timing for the ultimate challenge, but team controlled base modes like quick play, my NBA or my team will see more forgiving shot timing, so you won't have to memorize every single player's release to the exact frame to be successful. The shot timing release time setting from NBA 2K23 has been converted to a new setting called shot timing visual cue. Now, instead of time based, you can set your desired release point based on certain animation cues like the jump or set point of a shot release. This makes it much easier to play with players and teams you're not as familiar with. Listen, the visual cue, this could potentially be, man, if you got enough space. They did say they touched the contest a little bit, but if you know your visual cue, man, you can get your shot, you know, like the shot timing right. If you know how to do it, you could potentially get more shot contests, and depending on what badges you got. They did say they dumped down the 3-point fade, but they did buff the mid-range, man, when it comes to the shooting. Let me know in the comments, man, what y'all think about the shot timing. I definitely think that is a good, you know, good change, because now it's gonna kind of like, because they already still giving the boost, and it's gonna kind of like motivate people to, you know, turn off the shot meter. Don't use the shot meter. The shot meter is still up there, but you might as well just go ahead and try to figure out your visual cue, get that boost, because the shot meter is not gonna do nothing but make you take your eyes off the cue. And if really this year, it might make you less of a shooter, man. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Now, with the adrenaline boost, man, I do got a video. I'll leave a card up right now where you can go check. I went a little bit more in depth, but I'm just gonna be real quick when it comes to this. Them adrenaline bars, offense and defense, they revamped it a little bit. Defense, listen, if you can get you some bumps, you know what I'm saying, hopefully they still bring clamps back. Hopefully you can put on clamps. If you get you some bumps, the offensive player will lose their adrenaline bars. But for you offensive players, man, listen, y'all not losing them on the dribbling no more. Only way y'all losing them now is if the defender can play good enough defense to bump you, you know what I'm saying, and then, hey, then you lose your adrenaline bars. But Mike Wayne did say steal and block attempts will consume adrenaline bars on defense. The first bar will lose 20% towards your rating, and the second bar will lose 40% towards your rating, and then the third bar will lose 75% towards your rating. So if you lose all your bars and that offensive player got all his bars, you are cooked. You understand me? But if the offensive player lose all his bars because you've been bumping them the whole time, and then you got all of your bars, then I bet you, listen, he's cooked. Now, defense, man, listen, this is one of the things that's probably going to be the most balanced, because offense always get touched up, man, 2K. I mean, it's an offensive league in real life, so you can expect it. But offense always getting touched up. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, read the whole patch. You can pause the video and read if you want to, but it is a few key points that stuck out to me. Defensive movement has improved on many fronts with better responsiveness and less sliding. We need a less sliding as much as possible. Hopefully the servers won't feel as bad. We don't know if it's gonna translate to that, man, but leave in the comments, man. Do y'all think 2K gonna have better servers? We don't have to slide no more. The new engine on next gen, man, it could be it. It could be it, man. Like, I feel like, you know, with the body up system, of course, the adrenaline, you know the rules with the adrenaline. If you don't know, make sure you go in the description, hit the timestamp that says adrenaline. You can understand more why I say that and referencing that. But with the more body up features, we finally got some more animations, man, and we need them. We need them on in the paint, and we need them in the perimeter. I'm definitely glad to see that. Of course, we didn't get our hands on it yet, but they did say you do get more body ups, and they did you get bigger rewards now when you use the analog to steal. So, you know, if you use the analog to steal, you know, you can steal the right side. If you really can play him, you know what I'm saying, and he dribbling to the left side, of course you move it to the right or whatever to try to steal with your analog. As long as you don't reach cross him, he said, Mike Wayne said, as long as you don't reach cross, you know what I'm saying, you won't be, be penalized. But if you do reach cross, of course, it is a higher chance now that you will get fouled, so don't get fouled out the game. But it's a high reward because more than likely you're gonna steal. Of course, attributes play a part in that, so make sure, you know what I'm saying, you pay attention to your attributes. Of course, we're gonna get into the builder. Make sure you hit that sub button, make sure you share this video, make sure you like this video, turn on your post notifications, because we're gonna be figuring out all the thresholds, you know what I'm saying, so whether shooting, defense, or anything, we're gonna definitely figure out the thresholds so we can be able to you know what I'm saying, make the best builds out here and help the community out. As you can see, the ghost contest, man, which has always been an issue. Ghost contest kind of had different iterations in the games, you know what I'm saying, in the past. With the contest, of course, we got to get our hands on it. They talking real good, man, but who knows? Now, you know, the closeouts, the windows should be bigger. Hopefully the shots is faster. I don't feel like the contest was as bad this year. I just feel like the shots was just so slow to come off the dribble and get into your shot. Even if you come off the dribble and get into a fade, like everything just seemed like real clunky and slow. It looks a lot better this year, but like I said, we do got a new engine ProPlay, so make sure you go in the timestamp if you haven't seen that portion of the video, because I know some people just gonna skip around and see what they want to see, and a lot of people want to see what's going on with the defense, man. But Big's supposed to get a lot. It's a lot of skill based. It's supposed to be skill based when it comes to blocking in that paint. Now, hands up defense, man, it's supposed to work. It was so inconsistent last year. I just, man, listen, hands, if you practically had to jump at everything in order to do it, you know, just to even contest any big man, especially 7'2", 7'3" big man. But this time they, you know what I'm saying, guarantee the hands up defense gonna be much better, and blocks gonna be much rewarding, but you also gonna have a be penalized a lot. So make sure that, you know, you don't jump too much and get fouls. So hopefully, man, the defensive IQ gonna play off this year, man. You know, playing pass lanes like you're supposed to, hands up defense, positioning yourself when you're a big man in that paint and boxing out, getting the board and stuff. So hopefully IQ gonna trump everything. The game gonna be realistic. The new engine looking good, but let's see if it's gonna play good.